Update number 1 on the Ford. The doors are on, sorta. They're ratchet strapped on there right now. The front end and everything is all together like it was before. And I started chipping away at the old Bondo big, like half-inch deep pit hole, so I'm gonna end up using those clips right there. Probably the different fenders too, because them look like they're awful. But this piece right here looks like it'll just pull right off. Did get the title to it finally. Got it signed over in mine and Dad's name because it was not registered in his name yet since the 90s. So, doors are on. I borrowed these rims to move it. It's an S10 rim and there's a Z28 Camaro rim. The rear end the yoke was locked up. So when I jerked it with the tractor, it unlocked it. Bed's all here. I need to make the headboard and the braces and the backboard down at the bottom below the tailgate. I am going to use the blue tailgate. And everything is pretty solid. It's a bunch of surface rust. I'm going to take that's where it's rotted out, and I'm going to wire brush it. And I'm going to put some filler in it all the way across, make it real smooth. I will find me a rear view mirror from AutoZone or something. Looks like they look pretty nice. All the seal, the places where the rear view mirror comes on, it's pretty nice. The inside seal, babe, I'm talking about is that lift right there. It's right through here. It looks pretty nice. The floor has no holes in it at all, no rotted out anywhere. I do need to mount the doors actually. They're just sitting, that ratchet strap's what's holding them on right now. The hinges are pretty good on these. The floor has got like minimum rot on the doors, the bottom of the doors, if you can see it, if we get the camera go down there. Just that one little hole and just a little slit right there. Most of these old Fords, the doors on them are just shot on the bottom. The cab is mounted on there, but it's held on by a ratchet strap right now until I can get some bolts. It will be coming back off before so I can paint the frame. Straight 6 motors on its way tomorrow with a 3-speed stick shift. This will be the first truck I ever owned with a stick shift. And I'm going to fix that corner. Steering box is completely locked up solid. Going to get a new steering box or one out of a junkyard somewhere. Calipers, bearings are pretty good. Well, the bearings are in the front end. They need grease. Running boards, can't afford them. Don't want to buy new ones. Cannot afford them. Don't want to spend $600. $349 a piece. Most places it's $449 a piece for a running board, which is completely stupid. I know it's antique. That just means old metal. That means good trucks, but old metal. Make it the same way, make the same dies as a new one. I bought a whole bedside for my 86 GMC. Complete bedside, inner and outer, everything there, ready to bolt on. $189. You tell me a little running board that's just got one outer, it's just one sheet. A bedside's got an inner reinforcement and outer reinforcement, and the outside sheet, and the lift on the top is 1/4 inch thick. But I'm not paying no $400 or $500 for just something that I'm just going to sit there and look at. So I'm probably going to end up making them. I got some sheet metal at the house, and the bed bottom, the braces, I'm going to end up making those out of rectangular tubing. I mean, you ain't going to be able to see them. You just go straight across. I got to measure my uncle's 1950 Ford bed. See how wide his is from the brace on each side. I know the braces go right here, 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 and then there's nothing here for like 2 feet, and then there's there, And there and there. There's the back piece back there, bolts on the pan. The rear end seems to be pretty good. I need the drums and probably new calipers on the inside, little pistons. But I'm gonna go with either one that's mounted up here for the booster and everything, or one that's mounted on the floor like they usually have. But I'm gonna see what cost difference is. And these cabs, it's got the wishbones in the back or something, I don't know what you call them. The mountain bars. That's the floor pan. It's up in there. Right there. They're like a sideways L. But they also had a little piece of metal up here with a piece of rubber on it. Hold them on for the cab mounts. If I can just get those from Cab Beyond. And I'm guessing, but I don't know. I'm thinking the main tag goes right here for the cab, or does it go in the glove box? I'm thinking it might go in the glove box when the door comes down. The other cab has the glove box, I think. So I'm not gonna put the parking brake in it. I don't want to. Well, not where not the original parking brake, because it's like a big handle with a humongous gear on it. Don't like it. Might go with the e-brake. Sits in the floor. But yep, can't steer the front end. Nothing's moving. I'm gonna get a new set of front calipers. I'm gonna completely replumb everything, because you know that's pathetic. That's junk. That has been clipped off, and then there you go. That has been clipped off, and the frame's been cut right here, and welded the front end on, and it's been completely boxed in about 1.5 feet back. And they get a pretty good job at it. They boxed it in right there, and then they 45'd it in and welded it up solid. I'm gonna keep it from rotting down the inside. I'm gonna drill a hole in it, and I'm gonna drill a hole on each side. I'm gonna fill it up with tar. That way it don't build condensation inside and rot out from the inside, like sometimes they do. It's just a guess for me if they do or not, but it's just a good precaution for safety. That way I don't go down the road and hit a bump and it just angles up. But I gotta get everything redone. The front end, I might just end up buying another front end or something. I don't know. This sitting out here forever, but it looks like it might work. But I don't know. It's on the decision board right now. These little places like this, see it right there? Solid metal. It's just painting away, bubbling up. What happens when you don't know how to prep? And I'm guessing it had the mirrors that came up right here, and then came up the big mirrors. Probably end up welding these solid. I don't know yet. Depends on what kind of rear views I'm going. The plan is drivetrain first. If I don't have drivetrain, I won't do anything the rest of it. Probably finish the cab. It goes drivetrain, the glass, then paint job, then upholstery. But before paint job, brakes. And I'm gonna pop that back cap off that rear end and put new grease and oil in it. Or just the oil, that's what it takes. And I fix this. Door's not solid on the bottom. I got some sheet metal at the house. That's the same gauge. It's 18 gauge is what these are. The back fender on this thing had a dent in it, and it's so good a back fender, I just got on top of it and stomped it out. And it got completely straight. It worked out fine. But yeah, this is update number 1. See y'all later.